Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Scary Shit. All right, boys. It's that time of the month now. Spooky month. Time to bring the most scariest videos we know and stories.
Yeah.
I got a video. This video is the most scariest video I ever seen in my entire fucking life. But this video is called The Screams from Hell. So I was watching the video on YouTube, and I can put in the link for you guys can watch it as well too. So basically this video is basically saying that the Soviet Union wanted to dig a hole in the earth. Dig a deep hole. They got a machine and they made a project to start digging down the hole. And this was in the 1970s. So they started digging down the hole and they kept getting deeper and deeper and deeper. And every time they get getting deeper and deeper, it gets harder and harder. So they decided to see how it sounds like. They made a mic special, like a special mic where it can go down there so it won't melt or anything. So they put the mic down there. The mic fucking melted when it was down there, but they only got 17 seconds of audio of what they heard down there. And when you hear it, it's fucking scary as fuck. People say it's literally screams of people burning. Like to actually picture and think like those are actually people down there in hell burning alive.
What were you doing in that situation? Like, let's say you were present at that time,
and
they came back to you and you heard the screams.
I would have been scared.
Hell for our eternity. Like,
yeah, like to think about it, like if you think of hell, that's how it really is down there. Like in the Bible and stuff, that's how it is. They said hell is the worst place anybody can be at. It's gonna be, you're literally burning alive for eternity. And to hear those people actually screaming in hell, that's crazy, bro. That's fucking scary. Like I get goosebumps thinking about it. Like people are down there like getting burned every day, and then they catch it out on audio. That's fucking scary. You can even hear the flame like on it.
I don't know if it's an urban legend, but it's a story that has been told to me around Rialto, and it's called The Body on the Tree. You know how Halloween season, there's always like decorations about like spider webs, skeletons hanging down,
fake blood and everything.
Blood, fake bodies and all that. Well, this particular park, they always decorate.
They go like extreme on it.
They go crazy. Like they always put like hanging bodies, or they always put like cobwebs on trees, and they always like put fake blood on the benches and stuff like that. When Halloween happened, you know, there's the decoration's still there. Then the next day goes on, and then the next day goes on, and Halloween's over, right? They already took down the decorations, but they see one decoration still on a tree in the park, and it's a body.
They assume that it was a fake body hanging.
Yeah, and people are like complaining about, oh, it stinks around here, oh, it stinks over here, it smells like a skunk and all that. Come to find out, when people want to go figure out what that smell was, they find that decoration, and it turns out it's an actual body. It's the body of a man who hung himself, I think it was. Do you remember that story, Angel?
Yeah.
He hung himself, so there's nothing covering him, or?
Yeah, it was literally like bloody, and like literally just hung himself.
But like it's him with no like cover or anything.
Nothing.
They just thought it was like a
I
fake
think
body.
I think he had no clothes on. Like I think he was just shirtless.
It's like known around the park. They
Urban
said one
legend.
time during the Halloween that someone hung themselves, and there were people walking by it like thinking it was just a normal decoration. But when they took it all down, it was actually a fucking human being up there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was sad because imagine like you're walking your dog, or you're walking with your son or your kid, or with your wife or girlfriend, and you see a fucking body and you think it's just a fucking normal decoration, and then it's an actual fucking person, and then you find out like it's a person. That shit's scary.
Since that occasion, like
They stopped
they stopped
decorating.
decorating the
they
park.
stopped
They
decorating
don't
the park.
decorate the park no more. They used to do events in there. They don't do events there.
That's crazy.
That park literally died. It literally like people
No one
stopped-
pulls up there, no, at all.
And
I'm
the
pretty
grass is,
sure-
like yellow and shit.
I'm pretty sure they do it, but it's not the same how it used to
It's
be.
not as popping as
Yeah.
it used to be.
Yeah.
Because who would want to go there, you know?
So this video was sent by one of my friends.
And your friend sent it to you?
Yeah, my friend. It happened to my friend. It happened to my friend's friend. So I guess he wasn't. I don't know what the backstory to it, but when he looked at his ring light camera, there's
You mean
some lady that pulled up like in front of it, and then when she walked away, she just vanished.
Wait, so this is actual footage from his?
Yeah, this is actually like.
Oh, like
sent
this
from
is his?
Yeah.
Like from his house? Oh, I
Yes.
thought he found it on
No,
YouTube
this
and
is
sent it to
him.
you.
This is him.
Oh,
This happened to
fuck.
someone.
Like that
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just someone like sent you on YouTube video, like your homie. Oh,
No,
fuck.
look.
Okay.
What the fuck? So the lady pulled up, stopped, stared, and vanished.
It's like she's looking. It's like
Is
she
there-
knows. It's
Yeah.
like she knew what she was doing.
What?
Her face looks really pale.
Her face looks creepy as
Yeah,
fuck.
like, what the fuck? Like, she literally just pulled up, looked at the camera, and walked away. And vanished out of nowhere.
That's just
What if she
crazy.
like? What if she looked and cursed it and then walk away?
That's
Don't
crazy.
say
I remember it was like late at night. My homie sent it to me. I was like, "What's this?" He's like, "Bro, this happened to my homies, to one of my homies. Like,
That's
that's
low-key
just
kinda-
crazy."
But does he have anything else about that? Like
No.
that? How like the
I don't-
complex is like
no.
haunted or anything?
No, I don't know no backstory to it. He just sent me this out of nowhere. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Fuck.
lady just vanished out of nowhere.
I'm pretty sure. Dang, that's fucking creepy. I wonder how he got it. I wonder like if he heard noises or
I
something.
don't know. I don't know what like made him like go to his camera and check.
Yeah,
if
that's
someone
what
passed by.
I'm thinking about. Like that's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I got a video that's similar to that, and the face is crazy.
Yeah.
Like fucking like when I watched, I was like, fuck. That's what you call a demon possession. That's what you call that shit. So there is this guy. He was recording. Him and his girlfriend were laying down in bed, and he has a camera recording them sleeping. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why people do that. That's scary. Like, why would you want to record yourself while sleeping? It's like
Yeah.
you're gonna
Yeah.
capture something scary. And in the middle of the night, his girlfriend wakes up and then looks at the camera like straight, like just turns and looks, and her mouth opens wide as fuck, and she starts shaking, like having a seizure, and she goes back to bed.
Oh, I
Like
see
normal. Like he didn't wake up at all.
No, he was dead asleep, and she just
She just jumped up,
jumped up,
looked at the camera,
opened
her mouth, and then
shake
fuck-
like a seizure, and then like not even like lay back down, like toss her ass back down to bed.
like forced, like
Yeah.
forcefully.
What's
Uh-huh.
creepy about that story actually that I heard?
You seen it?
Yeah, it was kind of like supposedly there's like two different accounts that posted that claim it was their video. One account was saying, "Oh, I set up this new camera and I wanted to do this joke," and then another video posted it saying it was them too, and it was like a girl and she didn't give no type of context to it.
She just posted the video.
Yeah, like that.
That's crazy.
And then I saw it, I was like, bro, that's fucking scary. Like, imagine seeing that shit from your girl. I would have broken up with her.
You got the video?
I got the video. What if you woke up, played the footage back, and saw your girl doing this while you were asleep?
That's crazy.
That shit's
Yeah.
scary as fuck, bro.
Bro,
Her eyes,
went white as fuck, and her mouth, bro. That's not normal.
bro. Her mouth is black,
Can't do
like
that.
dark.
I can't even do that shit.
Like,
It's like supernatural.
her eyes that glow as fuck, and her mouth is dark as fuck.
That's
and then
crazy.
you see at the end, like she just fucking
She just
tosses
threw herself
herself. Yeah,
back.
that shit would hit. I would hurt my head. That shit would have hurt.
Did you guys ever get that one message on Facebook about Carmen Winston?
No.
Winston.
The story about Carmen Winston, it's actually pretty creepy. It was back in like MySpace era.
Ooh, this is a
So-
long time
Damn.
ago then.
The tale was that a girl named Carmen Winston, she moved into a new school. Of course, you go to a new school and you're all alone. You don't know anybody, right? She then befriends a group of 5 girls. They start bullying her. They start rumors that she picks her nose and rubs it on people, and that she lives in a sewer. That's one of the rumors that they told about her. And then one day they had like a fire drill or like a little drill where everyone had to go outside. Of course, Well, Carmen Winston was standing next to a open sewer, and the 5 girls all huddled up against each other and started like pushing her towards it. And Carmen Winston fell, and her face like literally hit the ladder, and she fell on her face and she crushed her face, and she was like all deformed, and she died. Later on, the police came in, and the girls had to stay after school, and the girls were like, "Oh no, she fell. Like, we didn't push anybody. She fell. No, but nothing happened to us. Like, we didn't do anything to her." And later on, the girls went home, and a couple weeks came by. They get a message from an unknown person on MySpace, and it's a voice message. And let me play it for y'all, because it's low-key kind of creepy.
I fucking don't want to hear this shit, because I heard that shit when I was little, and that shit low-key terrified me.
Hi, my name is Carmen Winston. I'm 17 years old. I am very similar to you. Did I mention to you that I'm dead? A few years ago, a group of girls pushed me down a sewer hole to try and embarrass me. When I didn't come back up, the police came. The girls said that I had fell and everyone believed them. The police found my body in the sewer. I had a broken neck and my face was torn off. Send this message to 15 people after you listen the whole message if you value your life. A boy called David received this message. He just laughed and deleted it. When he was in the shower, he heard laughing. My laughter. He got really scared, rushed to his phone to repost this message. But he was too late. The next morning his mom entered his bedroom and all she found was a message written in his blood saying, "You will never have him back. No one has found his body yet, because he is with me." A girl called Charlotte received this message and she immediately sent it to 25 people, 10 more than required. I still watch over every second of her life to make
Whoa. It's 2 minutes.
Damn.
And I do not want to play more of that.
Even if that's just like not real or shit.
It's of course it's fake. Like it's a
Bro, like,
hoax,
that
but
shit's
you can tell
fucking
like the grammar's
scary.
totally off. Like bitch said, "Did I mention I was dead?" What the fuck?
The thing is, like,
watch out, that bitch is gonna get your ass.
that shit does sound. It is fake. You know, it's a hoax.
I never
But
sent
the-
it to anybody when they sent it to me. So,
But the thought of it, that's what's scary. You
Yeah.
know, the idea of it, the story of it, that shit's scary.
man, Carmen Winston.
See, I told you stop making fun of that bitch.
Fuck, that sounds. The voice of it's scary though. I
But
remember this-
even like the thought of someone actually making that voice or telling that story, like, bro, why would you do it? You gotta be sick in the head to be doing that stuff.
Yeah, I remember my sister back in the day used to get that message a lot,
Yeah?
and she would actually send it to me because she believed it. I mean, I would have done the same thing. I would have believed it too.
I was playing with life or death. I was like, "Fuck, if this shit's fake, I'm dead." I mean, if this shit's real, I'm dead. But like, I was
Shit,
like,
fake, I'm dead, though.
I was like, I would not send it to people. I would tell like, I would like be a man. I was supposed to be a man. I'd be like, that shit's fake. But low key, I was looking scared as fuck when I would listen to it, cause the
Hell yeah.
voice sounds scary as fuck. Like, you know, it's another video that like every time like it'll pop up on like top 5 scariest video on YouTube. One particular video always scared the shit out of me. I'll be like, bro, turn that shit off. I do not want to get cursed, cause it sounds like you're getting cursed. It's called "I Feel Fantastic." The urban legend to it. There's a background to it, but the urban legend to this shit is more scary. Tara, the android, is an actual person named Tara. It's supposedly a guy who murdered the girl Tara. The guy who's recording and made that song murdered the girl Tara, and those clothes are her clothes.
Were the last thing that you wore?
Or the last clothes that she wore. That one shot where it's upside down and she's sitting down, it looks like she's on snow. So people are saying that it would happen like in wintertime where it was snowing. And that one shot of a guy like zooming in on like
zooming out,
and zooming out on that ground is supposedly where her body's at.
Did they just post that video out of nowhere?
Yeah.
To like no content to it and nothing?
Yeah.
So this is one of the stories from our fans that they sent us, and this story is called "The Woman by the Pond." This happened to my uncle when he was around 14. He lived in Mexico with my grandparents. So it was around midnight, and he just left the arcade. As he was heading home, he passed by a pond and he saw a woman washing her feet. He said good afternoon to the lady and she didn't respond. He said good afternoon again. She turned around and she had no eyes in her eye sockets. Literally were empty, and she had blood dripping down her eye sockets. My uncle just ran home. The next day, my uncle saw the news that a girl got murdered in the same spot she was at. That's fucking crazy. I feel like that shit happens all the time.
It was
Like,
probably in Mexico, huh?
yeah, this in Mexico.
What would you do? What would you do?
Fucking
Like,
run.
You seen that shit? Of course I would run. But like the next day you see that shit on the news that a lady was murdered there.
I probably would faint. She's washing her feet, and you're like, "Good afternoon." And she goes, "Hola, mijo," and her eyes are fucking gone and bleeding,
Wait, she said
dripping
something?
down. No, I'm just
Oh.
improvising. Maybe she said
she
that.
went. She went.
Or imagine just her like going like
Yeah, in the pitch
That's
dark
some,
at
like,
midnight.
Scary shit, bro.
That's some scary
like that.
shit.
What if the bitch started
Whoa.
chasing you?
Or does she let out a loud scream while you're running away?
Oh, like the girl in the video.
Yes. But that first story with the fan, that was a good story. Send us more stories. That one was really good.
Can I tell you guys another story of a fan? This is like a true story. Like, this happened local, bro. This is happened in Riverside.
Oh.
Riverside. Hey guys, so I want to share this story about the Orange Grove on Victoria in Riverside. Back in the 80s, my aunt was around 15 years old when she went to Arlington High School. She had a friend named Susan Jordan who didn't show up to school one day. On her way to school, she was riding her bike and a man named Albert Brown was posing as a jogger, dragged her into the Orange Grove, assaulted her, and then murdered her, choking with her own shoelace. He called the police later and told them they would find her on Gibson and Victoria. And sure enough, they did, and some people say you can hear screaming of the man who killed her. Albert Brown was caught and sentenced to death.
Damn, this is actually true then.
This is true.
That's a good story.
Yeah,
That's a fucking...
this is crazy ass story.
Whoever sent this story, that's crazy. You got to hit us up because we got to go over there with you. Like,
shout out to Bree.
Shout out to Bree.
Shout out to Bree
I
on
love you,
IG.
Bree. I love you.
He loves you. So this story comes from our fans, and this story is called Who's That? One day my parents were out of town, so they hired a babysitter that lived down the street to watch my two little brothers since I had to work. I think I was 18 at the time. She was basically there all day with my brothers, and by 9 p.m. I went home. And my boyfriend at the time got off work too and met me at my house. So me and my boyfriend walked inside my house, and the babysitter turned pale. I asked her what's wrong, and she asked me, did your boyfriend just got here with you? I said, yeah, we both just got out of work. Why? Then she said, then who is in your bedroom? I literally felt my soul left my body. I was like, what are you talking about? She told me that she seen a man come out of my room and go into the bathroom, and she heard the shower running, and then she seen him go back into my room and close the door. The whole time she thought it was my boyfriend. This was all at my dad's house when I lived there at the time. So many crazy things happened in this house. But that's fucking crazy.
Shout out, little sister.
So like they never like solved like who came out of the room.
That's all she said. You gotta finish that story because that's all it says. She doesn't say anything else. But the thought of it is fucking scary.
Hell yeah.
A man goes in your house, takes a shower, and then goes into your room. And
Bro,
the babysitter let him do all that. Imagine he went and done something else more.
That's crazy.
Like, what if he made himself food?
That's fucking crazy, bro.
He said, what if he does something else?
Imagine you get off work
He made dinner.
and you get home and you see your little brothers, and your babysitter is like, oh, your girlfriend stopped by. And you're like, what? She's with me right now? And then like, who the fuck is the girl that came into the house?
Oh,
That's
crazy.
fucking creepy.
Damn, that's actually
I'll be
crazy.
like, what the fuck?
I'll be like, wait, what?
I'll be like,
Let's skirt out the house.
I'll be like, everybody get out the house right now.
Let me
That's
sweep
scary.
this shit. Yes, sir.
That's fucking crazy. That was a
That's
good
crazy.
story.
that's a good ass story.
It's a dark, spooky Halloween night. Late night, 12 o'clock to dawn. All right. No more sunlight. Everyone's in bed. You're the father figure of a household. You walk around at night because you're hungry. You go out to eat. You eat something in the refrigerator. You're like, all right. Then you hear your son scream out, Dad, come in my room, please. You go in the room of your child. He's sitting on the bed. He's looking at you with terrified eyes. He tells you, Dad, there's something under my bed. Can you please check for me? I'm scared. Dad says, there's nothing under your bed. Like, what you gotta be scared of? He's like, Dad, please check under my bed. I'm scared. The dad looks under the bed and he sees his son under the bed and says, Dad, there's somebody on my bed.
There's the same kid.
Fuck, that's
So you don't know whether if it's his son's under or on top? That's crazy.
that's fucking
That's my worst nightmare right there.
that literally that's like a nightmare.
That's crazy, huh?
That's like some devil type shit right there. Like,
Imagine, who would you believe? Who would you believe? Honestly, I would like if I saw my son on top, he says there's something under my bed. And then the son under says there's somebody on my bed.
that's crazy.
I don't know, bro. Honestly, that's like trippy.
Your evil doppelganger. That's I heard that's true.
Like
if you
the
meet your,
Mandela catalog. Remember, like the one thing we were talking about a long time ago was like evil doppelganger.
yeah, that's what I say. I heard that if you meet someone that looks exactly like you, he's the evil you. That's fucking crazy. That was a
Remember
good
I
one.
told you
You're the
guys about
evil
that?
him.
Like, if you meet this doppelganger, you
have to kill him?
kill him.
Yeah.
What if you're the evil him? That's
Retarded.
Say it with me, boy. Say it with me. That's
Scary shit.
It took me a while to know what you're gonna say.
Whoa! I think it died. Please don't turn it back on.
Fuck, that's
Oh,
I hate
Angel.
this game. I hate this.